Number 10. That's a good one there, number 10. That's going to be a number 10 for sure. Oh, hey Larry, didn't see you come in there. How's it going?
I'm good. What you doing?
Now I'm just working on a top 10 list. Top 10 Star Wars playsets that I didn't like as a kid.
Didn't you already do that?
Yeah, I think I have done a top 10 playsets of the worst playset, but this was more based on as I was a kid.
Like the Droid Factory?
I like that playset. No, it's not on my list. You didn't like that playset?
No, not really.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun, especially when I was a kid.
What's your number uno?
Oh, well, I'm not going to tell you which one I don't like. I have to save that for the video.
The Imperial Attack Base?
The Imperial Attack Base.
You like that one, really?
Yeah, I like that. It was pretty fun. I had that as a kid.
But why is it called the Imperial Attack Base? The Empire didn't have a base on Hoth.
Why is it called the Imperial Attack Base? Larry, I never really thought about it. Why is it called the Imperial Attack Base? The Empire doesn't have a base on Hoth. It really just doesn't make much sense, does it?
Nope, doesn't make any sense. How is it a base for the Empire?
Let's take a closer look at this thing. Of course, it's got the ice bridge. You hit a button and it falls. That was my favorite part of this playset. I loved that one as a kid. But I guess that's inside the Rebel base. When you think about it, that happened, it starts caving in.
Troopers have guns.
What about the troopers?
Troopers did have a big cannon.
The troopers do set up a big cannon to shoot at the Falcon. And this kind of looks like what's represented in the playset. But would that make it their base?
What's with that Darth Vader house area?
Yeah.
What's the deal with that?
Darth Vader's little house thing. That makes no sense. What's that based on? That's not based on anything. I don't remember Darth Vader having a little house at all on Hoth. This playset makes no sense.
Maybe they just called it an attack base to give the Empire another set.
Good theory. Good theory there, Larry. Maybe they just wanted to call it the Imperial Attack Base to give the Imperials something to go along with the Rebels. Because, see, the Rebels had the Rebel Command Center. Oh, what a ripoff there. It was just a Jawa playset painted white. And they also have what I like to refer to as the porta potty playset. Can't talk. The porta potty playset, or I guess technically called the Turn and Probot playset. I guess that's for the Rebels. So the Rebels had two, and the Empire, they had, of course, the Imperial Attack Base that makes no sense, and the Hoth Ice Adventure set, which is just a ripoff because it's just a Jawa playset painted white. So I guess you're right. They had to have two of each. Two for the Empire, two for the Rebels. Maybe that makes more sense, and they could see selling that, but I just don't understand why it's called the Imperial Attack Base. I never really thought about it until now, and now it's just going to bother me all day and night. It's going to kill me.
They should have just called it Imperial's Attack Base.
That does make a little bit more logical sense. Why didn't they just call it Imperial's Attack Base? Put an S on it. Mean the Imperials attack the base. Imperial Attack Base. Because that's what they're doing. They're attacking the Rebel base. They're setting up the big gunner to shoot the Falcon. They got the cave falling in. So it's them taking over a Rebel base.
Yes, it belonged to the Rebels, and the Empire took it over.
Right. So the Imperial Attack Base is just a base that was taken over by the Empire. I got you. I just think they could have came up with a better name. What would you have called it?
Kill them rebels.
Well, that's a good name right there. They could have called it that. I mean, again, like you said earlier, Imperial's Attack Base. I guess that's kind of worried or kind of confusing to see that on a box. They should have call it Hoth Base and let you decide. Maybe put, they got on the box some rebels fighting the Empire. They could have just done that, and then you could decide who gets what. But like you said, I guess they just wanted two for the Empire and two for the Rebel. Makes more sense, but now that you mention
Creature Cantina.
What's that?
Why do they call it Creature Cantina?
Well, that's dumb. We know why they called it that.
Humans hung out there also.
Good point, Larry. Good point. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I never understood why they called this the Imperial Attack Base. It's not a base that belongs to the Imperials. I don't know. Maybe you got a better explanation than I do. Like I said, all I could come up with is Kenner wanted 2 for each. 2 Empire, 2 Rebels. But we're talking Kenner here. They didn't put much thought into things sometime. Anyway, I guess I gotta get back to my top 10 list of the playsets I didn't like as a kid. Well, Larry, say goodbye to the fine folks out there in YouTube land.
Goodbye, fine folks in YouTube land.
Kind of a short video, but I just wanted to kind of bring this one up. Have you ever thought about this? Why is it called this? So odd. I mean, I know why the Death Star playset's called the Death Star playset. It's the Death Star! Whew. Anyway, I want to thank you for watching. Thumb up so you like my...
Blooper!
Yeah, I messed up, so sue me. Yeah, thank you for watching. Thumb up so you like my content. Subscribe to the channel. And we'll talk again soon.
Next on Magnum, is Higgins being hustled by a gold-digging hussy? Is Magnum losing his mind? There's action, surprises, and fireworks in paradise on Magnum P.I. Next.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.